Hola, hola.
And welcome to the beautiful islands of Fiji, in MAmanuca Islands, actually. We're coming at you live from Cloud Break, one of the awesome surf spots here in Fiji.
In the world, actually.
It's a world-famous surf spot, and there are people out and about. What we're currently doing is still on our COVID coast to coast, but we've found a little way a bit closer to home. We're going to talk about how we're going to get home.
Yeah, so we've recently jumped across from Savu, which is on the east side of Fiji. Now we've come across to the side that is closest to Australia, where we are currently waiting for our next boat. We sailed over with a bunch of amazing people aboard, how do you say it?
Ho'onalu Voyaging.
Ho'onalu Voyaging.
On the sailing vessel Wild Thing.
Yeah. So that's where we're at the moment. We are currently waiting to see whether our next boat will be leaving or not.
Hey, Ange.
Hi, Sissy.
Hope all's going well.
Oh, I can't see the
I've heard it's a bit cold down there in Sydney at the moment, so we thought we'd delay it by going to a surfing spot out in Fiji, actually. We've got a great bunch of guys with us, actually, as well, which was part of the determining factor in changing our decision, because we were meant to get on land yesterday, weren't we? Or today, actually.
Yeah.
But what happened from there is we decided to come out here instead. So, hey, Lynn.
Hi, other Sissy.
Oh, hey. But yeah, so we're only a couple days away from boarding our next boat, which will take us to Australia. Happy days with that. Want to tell them, a bit more about anything?
No, not really. No, so our next boat, we were just waiting to hear whether they get whether we get the test results back, and then it's going to be about a 2-week sail where we might possibly have the quarantine exemption for Australia, which is cool.
So that'll be good. It's a good way for a lot of stranded Aussies at the moment trying to get home. 34,000, I think, was the last count. And now with flights being halved, it is going to be twice as hard for the rest of them to get back. I would strongly suggest jumping onto a sea or a boat in order to do it, because you can, if by the time you get on there, you'll be able to get the quarantine exemption.
Hi, Aria.
Aria there?
Yeah.
But so what we've got today, what we've had in the last few weeks has been quite interesting, actually. We're in Savu after a 19-day sail across from Bora Bora. Jumped in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. How was that?
Yeah, that was really cool. Jake was in and out in about 2 minutes. I think I stayed in for about 10.
So what, 4 years ago you couldn't swim?
4 years ago I couldn't swim.
Yeah.
I can now swim. I jumped off the ocean. I jumped off the ocean.
Yeah.
I jumped off the boat in the middle of the ocean, and now I'm slowly learning how to free dive.
And so, within 4 years, he's literally jumping into the middle of the Pacific Ocean. That's pretty hectic in itself.
Mm-hmm.
There was, what was the story with Menix when you're over in the Vanuatu, you're jumping off the rock?
Oh, it took me we went on a Bloody Moon cruise with a bunch of friends, and it took me, I think, it was about half an hour to jump off a rock before the guide had to hold my hand and jump in with me and then help me swim across to under the waterfall. You don't have to type, you can talk to them. Because thanks for doing it. You can say that, they can hear you.
Yeah, but they message us. Polite to message back, right? All right, what I'm going to do is show you around where we are now. It is pretty awesome. So,
Hands on the camera.
Oh yeah, hands on the camera. Can't do that. But this is Cloud Break, and we've got, no, this is not Cloud Break, sorry. This is one of the islands out here. There's probably about 50 I'd say about 50 people out there surfing at the moment. What you'll see here, we'll show you a picture in our vlog, but on this side, in the background there, that's the actual, right there, is the heart-shaped island. So there's an island that's shaped like a heart. We're going to get a good little drone picture of that. And this is our beautiful 46-foot catamaran, which at the moment has like six people on board. It's very spacious. It's got little nettings, bean bags everywhere, and you put those little sails up and you can sit down, chill. It's definitely a bit better than
what we were expecting for winter, but plenty of people out and about. I'd hate to be here in peak season, I reckon, because it would literally be quite busy, because it's busy now. So what we'll do is, I suppose, explain the rest of our little adventure back. But what you can see over there is Musket Cove, where we were staying the last few days. Not a bad little spot, very coconutty, very tree. It's very islandy, I suppose. It's quite a view. Like, I'm sure the laptop camera doesn't do it justice here, but it is definitely amazing. So
I think what some people want to hear is how you went with your Carolina Reaper challenge.
yeah, Carolina Reaper challenge. So that was not so much of a challenge as what I thought. I think it was a bit, I don't know if they were left out too long, or because I ended up doing three. I think on 3 or 4, but the chilliness just didn't actually get in there.
Is that you, Mummy?
Cole.
Hey, Mum. Yeah, he did all right. He did eat half a stick of butter to start with, which was pretty gross in itself.
Smashed it. But yeah, no, it wasn't too bad. Carolina Reaper. But
how many did you eat?
I think they were a bit out of date. 3. Yeah. So 3 Reapers, and yeah. Any questions?
Angela, yes, we will be putting the video up soon. It's quite funny, like he's sitting there and he's saying that it's not too hot as he sits there going.
Well, it wasn't that hot, but then it hits you in like a few seconds. So it does get hot, let's be honest.
Yeah, we will be putting the video up. When do you want to put the video up?
I don't know. I plan on surfing that break today, so it won't be today. But we'll get it up there in a little.
Lynette says that she needs us to hurry up because she needs a laugh.
I'm not going to promise, but we might make it back for your birthday, Lynette. But what's that, 4 days now?
And I'm very proud of you, Mum, for logging in to be able to comment. Did a good job.
Nailed it.
What else we got? What else is coming up?
Well, Australia is the big thing. Like, we would have sailed, by the time we get there, it'll be, we should crack over the 10,000 nautical miles by the time we get there, which will be pretty amazing. And technically we should be back by like the first week in August, I think. Like, that should be 2 weeks from the 17th. So we should schedule to depart on the 17th of
No, we're not.
Are we?
No, the dog is departing on the 17th, and we should be leaving within a few days after that. And then hopefully a 2-week sail to Australia, and then don't know on quarantine or not yet.
Yeah, so it could be a bit up. It's much like the rest of our trip. It's very up in the air. So we just taking it day by day. It's actually saved money to come out here and stay on the boat still for an extra couple of days, because we won't have to pay for accommodation. So that's always a plus. And yeah.
Aria says she loves you and misses you.
She's talking to you.
Of course she is. I love you too, pretty girl. We'll be home soon. We're working on it.
Yeah, we just heard about what degrees. Like, Mum messaged me yesterday and said that it was 1 degree there in Coolman, so we might just delay our time getting back. If you guys could hurry up and have summer going, we'll be back tomorrow.
And, cut out the lockdowns.
Yeah. But there's people everywhere here, and went past. Haven't seen any turtles yet. On the hunt for some turtles. We went for a snorkel this morning. Busted my foot playing volleyball, so we'll see how that goes. But all in all, how are you feeling? How's the trip been? 1.5 years traveling around the world.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I think we're starting to take it a bit for granted. We're here in Dolphins, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's just a standard life thing these days.
It's quite an awesome experience, really. Maybe she does need to get back to Sydney to appreciate it a bit more then. But we understand a lot of people can't travel at the moment, and don't worry, we'll do it for you. Just trying to get home. Why don't you take around and meet the crew?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we'll take you a little walk around and see who's on board at the moment. Oh, girls are going for a snorkel.
These were my ones. They're dive flip. I need the booties.
Going for a snorkel, girls?
Yeah.
Say hi to the internet.
Huh?
Say hi to the internet.
Gonna go find Nemo.
Find Nemo. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad.
It's live on YouTube.
But
Awesome.
so this is the steering. So we'll take a little walk through of the boat. This beautiful 46-foot catamaran that we got at the moment. Oh, legend.
I did it just for you.
That's Mel from Roaming Lemon. So this is they're having a ball.
Show them
Ruby.
Ruby.
This is where you steer from on a boat. Now, what surprised us was the change in scenery from what do they call it? A monohull to a catamaran. So we've gone now to look at this. It's essentially an apartment on the water. So you've even got a sewing machine, just in case, I don't know. Well, I think it's for the sails and that. But you want to run them through the kitchen?
Well, that said to push me in the ocean. So this is the kitchen. This is the best kitchen we've ever seen on a boat.
Have a look at this. You can do anything.
You got everything you need.
Yeah.
Everything you need. Stovetop, oven, which actually works. All your cabinets on a catamaran. You can even have glass and leave it on the table and it won't fall over. Yeah, that's just my boobs that you're hanging out.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got everything you possibly need on this boat.
What's some awesome cooking things that you've had?
So far, Brian, the chef, has made us fresh bread made out of his family's mother, the dough. That has been in the family for 99 years, I believe he said. And then we had fresh bread. We've had other fancy things. Some Dutch babies, which it's kind of like a pancake, but super
sounds
delicious.
bad. They're not actual babies.
We made some scones yesterday. What else have we had?
Oh, we've had plenty. So
We had fish. We caught and cooked fish.
what about the spaghetti?
Spaghetti's good. Spaghetti, right? But he taught us the proper way. Looks bigger than our kitchen. I think it is, Angela. I think it is slightly bigger than your kitchen.
If you've seen the other boat we were on, like this, the space you've got here is incredible.
We are fully on board for catamarans now. Please don't take Lynette's suggestion and push me in the ocean.
Oh, it wouldn't be the first time, but it won't be the last either. But no, catamarans are the way to go. You literally have so much space and the power as well. Like we were running out of power a lot.
Every boat we've been on has run out of power, but this boat is awesome. Do it, bud. I'm going to push you in the ocean, Lynette. Would that make you happy if he pushed me off the back of the boat?
If you get a flight out here, you can come back with us.
If you get a flight out here, you could push me off yourself.
But that'd probably be a really good present for her, actually. Fly out here and we'll sail you back.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, if you fly, you can come on the boat with us to sail home.
These guys do everything. So this is Ho'onalu Voyaging, and they have boards on top. They have on board. Sydney's in a bit of a harsh lockdown at the moment too, isn't it? I know, right, Ange? This is incredible.
Yeah, it's honestly bigger than an apartment. Some apartments you can get in Sydney or standard suburbs. It's bigger than it. Like, did you show them one of the cabins?
Well, let's go for a little walk through and we'll find out there. How many cabins are on here? 4.
Second, push her in. I'll call ScoMo and see what I can do.
Yeah,
All right.
right.
Before we hang up, I will let Jake Sparta kick me into the ocean. How does that sound?
Didn't he just go to England for a family holiday?
Yeah.
Surely you can come here for a family holiday. All right, show them
the cabins.
Let's go.
All right. Oh,
You tell me from. Oh, you start from.
let's go to outside.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. This is the control panel. Jake's not allowed to touch that. All right.
This is a porthole.
That's not a bad view. Oh, I don't know if you can get the right thing in that. Oh, yeah. So you're just looking essentially straight out of the water.
So we got our little sink here. Lovely bed. Nice big bed, comfy too.
Yeah, we got our bags out a bit because we thought we were staying on land today, but we're not.
And then usually this is actually a bathroom, but they pulled it out because they were going to renovate this into like a laundry. But that is usually a bathroom and shower.
Whole bunch of fishing equipment, fishing gear.
Yeah, we can show you that on the outside though. But
Jump up there, show them the space.
I'm a bit wet.
Just don't sit on the. Yeah. Now sit up. We couldn't sit up in our last cabin.
Oh, that could have been bad.
Oh yeah, USB connectors, power's all through it. In here is a water maker. I didn't know this was such a thing, but you can make water.
You don't have to make water, you're cleaning with seawater.
Well,
I'm doing that one, baby.
Oh.
Someone's room without permission.
yeah, don't go in there.
It's actually live on YouTube.
Yeah. And then essentially they got the same thing on the other side.
But with bathrooms.
With bathrooms. So we didn't see any. But yeah, any questions? What do you guys think about a boat? Like, what do you want to know about it? Anything? It's pretty cool.
I think they're just keen to see you spider kick me into the ocean.
All right, I can do that. I can do that. But yeah, so that's the update.
Yeah.
So from here, we jump on a boat, hopefully next Tuesday morning, across to Denarau, where we can no longer leave Denarau or the main island of Fiji because that's the Corona one. But we'll be staying in the marina. And then from there, we've got estimated 2-week sail across to, I think, Brisbane at the moment. And then, well, it's estimated 2 weeks. There's meant to be a bit of rough weather, but we're on a similar kind of boat to this. It'll be a 36-foot, so 10 feet shorter catamaran though. So we're excited.
Oh, desalination. Took me a while to figure out what that word was. Yes, it is a desalination device. Smart, Mum, smart.
So it's actually pretty good. I think it makes 3 litres an hour.
I think it's a bit more than that.
Oh.
I think it's 6 litres an hour or something.
6 litres an hour.
It was a bit too big for me. I had to sound it out. As soon as I got it, though, I was like, oh, I know that word.
3-syllable words. It's about enough. All right, then. Let's go push her in the water, eh?
All right.
It's not bad water to get pushed into, though.
What was that? We saw. Shut up.
Oh, just back out to the beautiful cloud break. Still got the 50 or so people in there. They're kind of just paddling around, really. Not really doing much. Whoop. And I'll try not dropping the laptop, but can you see how clear that water is down there? It's freaking epic. I don't want to push it too hard.
That's nice of you.
So thanks for joining us, guys. It's going to be a bit more of an epic adventure on the way home, but I feel we've roughed the rougher seas, so smooth sailing from here. And we'll be coming out with it. Well, actually, on Tuesday will be our first 7 days, which was the rough ocean. So make sure you join along for that. And right now we've got to go and catch a few waves and do a bit of snorkeling.
Yeah, as soon as I'm in the water, go for a swim.
These are pretty good too. But
our wonderful friends in what was their boat called? Incentive. We met them in Savu Savu. She creates these beautiful necklaces made out of mother of pearl. They will eventually have a website and up online, and I'll eventually put that in the comments.
Yeah, have a go at this. Oh, that's paradise. That's living, Barry. So, yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. Keeping up with the update. This girl 4 years ago couldn't swim, but
Don't you lose those?
how do we get? I'm just gonna. I don't want to Sparta kick you. You'll break you.
You don't kick me hard.
All right. 4 years ago couldn't swim. Today she's going. How's the water?
Beautiful. Oh, there's a big current.
There's a big current. But look, 4 years ago she couldn't swim and now she's dominating. Face under. She'll get there. Ah, nailed it. Let's say bye, family.
Bye, Fam Bam. Bye, everyone. Love you.
See you guys. Keep living that lockdown traveler life. And I don't know. Done. Enjoy.
That's a strong current.
It was a strong current. Let's go surfing.